stoking a battle of the tech billionaires, Elon Musk has deleted the Tesla and SpaceX Facebook pages. It's part of a growing corporate backlash against Facebook and CEO Mark Zuckerberg after the data scandal that's consuming the social network. Never short on snark, Musk sent a tweet asking, "What's Facebook?" When folks tweeted back and asked him to take his pages down, they were gone within minutes. Other companies are also hitting Facebook where it hurts. Mozilla, the maker of Firefox, says it's going to stop advertising on Facebook until it, quote, takes stronger action in how it shares customer data. And Sonos, the smart speaker company, is pulling ads from all of big tech. That's Facebook, Instagram, Google, and Twitter. The company says it'll go dark for 1 week, starting Monday. And Joy Howard is the Chief Marketing Officer at Sonos, and she joins me here now in studio. Thank you so much. Can you explain the thinking behind these actions, and more importantly, what you hope to gain from this?
Yeah, well, we believe that this Cambridge Analytica scandal raises important questions about whether big tech is doing enough to balance its own interests with its biggest responsibility, which is safeguarding your privacy. It's also an important moment for brands like us to reflect on the role that we play in all of this. And for us, it's an important moment to elevate the voices of activists, academics, and consumer rights groups, civil society groups who are working to defend consumer rights.
Now, you're taking the money that you placed on those ads and giving it to charity as well for a week. I think some people might say, look, Joy, it's a good marketing stunt, but at the end of the day, it's a stunt because they might even look to you as a speaker company and say, hey, how do we know what that speaker is even doing in our household at this point in time? Is it a reflection in general for all of tech?
It's the reflection for all of tech for sure. And safeguarding your privacy is of critical importance to anyone who depends on the internet for their business. Facebook, Google, they're important partners to us, and they're only as valuable to us and to you and to everyone as our trust in them is. So we feel like, you know, this is something that matters a lot to us. We've been working with our NGO partner Access now for some time now, and elevating their voices and elevating the voices of activists felt like the right thing to do right now.
And is this a point of inclusion in the company to say that we are going to take a critical view at our own actions as well?
Absolutely. It's a moment to press pause for everyone to stop and reflect on what it means to work together and how we can partner to create a better social platforms for each other.
What will determine whether or not it'll last longer than a week?
I'd have to, you know, we heard from Facebook right away today.
Oh, you did? And what did they say?
Of course we did. They said they take it very seriously, just like we do. And so I think, you know, ultimately the question is, do companies like ours have a choice to work with anyone other than Facebook and Google? So more than 70% of the ad dollars, and in some of the markets that we work in, it's far higher than that, are spent on these platforms. It's basically a duopoly. And so for companies like us, there's really no other choice right now to reach our customers than through these platforms.
When they spoke to you, did they say, please don't do this, or don't extend it, or just do it? What did they say?
I mean, they value our partnership, and we value our partnership with them. And again, the only reason to work with partners is to make each other better. So I think what they're saying is it's of critical importance to us, to Google and Facebook, and also to Sonos, that people trust that the interactions that they're having on our platform are safe and secure.
Do you think this is something more than a few weeks? I've heard some people complaining that, look, this is only going to last a few weeks and then we're all going to forget about it. Or is it a real inflection point for your kind of industry, but also, of course, places like Google, Facebook, and Twitter?
Well, we're absolutely in this for the long haul. We've been committed, you know, always to privacy for our consumers. And we've worked increasingly over the last year or so with NGOs who care about defending your digital rights, because we think it's important that they be protected.
What things have you guys done to audit your own behavior, though? Because there are some concerns about even speakers like that in a household.
Yeah. Well, we take every step that we can, and safeguarding your privacy is of critical importance to us. We've also recently entered the smart speaker space, as you referenced before. And so one of the features of our product that really matters to us is that we've hardwired the microphones on our speakers. So if you want to turn the microphone off, you can clearly press the button. That can't be hacked. It's hardwired to the microphone, and you can simply turn it off. That's an example of a step that we're taking to make sure that you feel like you can trust us, and that you know that when you want to turn the microphones off in your house, you can do it.
But to be clear, you are examining other steps as well.
Absolutely. We're going to continue to look at everything that we can do to safeguard your privacy.
And from your point of view, what have we learned in the last week about?
I mean, I think the most important thing that we've learned is that people will interact on these platforms with each other and with our brands only if they trust them. And so once big tech loses our trust, its value to us as human beings and its value to us as business partners is very limited. And that, if we've learned anything, it's that.